Hi everyone. In today's video, I'm going to explain how you can do a mail merge when the email template is created on Google Docs. So in this scenario, we'll send the personalized email once the Google form is submitted. So I've already created the email template on the Google Docs, as you can see here. However, please pay close attention to the two sets of curly brackets. So the name and the email addresses, as you can see here, are going to be changed based on the information provided from the submission of the Google Forms. So going on to the Google Forms, which I've also already created, I'm asking for the email addresses, the name, and a few other informations from the person submitting this form. And now if we go to Zenphi, we can create a flow. I can name it, for example, discount email. And now the next question is saying, how does this flow start? And it kicks off every time a new response of that Google form is submitted. And now we have to select a connection, which I've already configured. And now here it's going to ask us which form. It is called course feedback form. So clicking on it, if we click on create, it's going to do the authentication. And then it should create a flow. And now we can drag and drop different actions to configure this flow. So the first action I'm going to drag on is a generate document, which is going to generate the email. I'm going to first, again, we have to connect it to that Google course document email template. It's going to ask us where exactly is it. So this is my one, course discount. And now it's going to ask us, where do you want to save this new generated document? And now I'm going to save it in the demo folder, and it's going to ask us, what do you want to call it? And now I'm going to call it the form ID. So every new form is going to have a new unique ID. It's going to ask us, do you want to generate a HTML? I do. And do you want to generate a PDF? In this scenario, no, I don't want to. And now here you can see there are two token mappings, name and email addresses, which are from the Google Docs, from the curly brackets. So the name is going to be the name from the form, the name from the Google form submission, and the email address, the same thing, is going to be the email address. So you can do it in two ways. You can press the @ and then you can actually search through our different variables. Or you can click on this button, you can click on context, and then it has 11 start parameters. And of these, one of them is the email address. So now that I've done this, the next step is to drag a send email action. And then it's going to ask us, who do you want to send this email to? We want to send it to the email address again. We're going to call it get their name. And then we have to select the HTML body. And the body is actually going to be the payload of this action here. So click on this. You can see the generate document action is here. And there is something called HTML payload. So if we select this one, what it does, it gets that document, the Google Docs, and puts it into the as the body for that email. So now we've pretty much finished. We can publish this flow and we can actually test it. So let's go here. Let's actually put my email so we can see the email coming through. My name is Martin. What industry do you work in? IT. How did you friend? And how would I rate this course? I'm being a bit generous. Let's say I loved it. So now if we submit this, we can go back here to Zenphi. We can go to here. We can go to flows. We can click on this one, which shows the recent runs, and we can see it's actually executing an instant of this flow. If we click on it, we can get more information of where it's actually at. So it's actually generated the document and it's in sending the email. So if we refresh this, or if we actually go to my email, we can see right now it's 8:41 p.m. and right now an email came through with my name here and my email here too. So hopefully I've managed to explain to you how easy it is to do a mail merge using an email template created on Google Docs. If you have any questions or comments, comment them here or post your feature requests on our user voice, which I'll link in the description of this video. Thank you so much.